But of course, we know people aren't really being shot. Just like I said earlier, that's part of the psychological operation. Remember, influencing your emotions, your motives, your objective reasoning, and ultimately the behavior of organizations, groups, and individuals. Problem, reaction, solution. And this is the thing that everybody should really be talking about. The new ICE policy that allows officers to enter homes without a judge's warrant. So the Mossad could be showing up at your front door. At your front door. Or at your neighbor's front door. Or anyone you know's front door. But don't worry. We need to remain divided and let the government send the military and the Mossad really to the streets to create these psyops and eventually take all of our rights away. And nobody will care because they'll be too busy fighting with one another. So obviously when you hear about any of these events with ICE and you watch the reaction, you watch every single channel talking about it, every celebrity talking about it, every social media influencer talking about it. Obviously, people who have watched my channel for years, you know the news is a simulation. That's the hardest part to get across to people. They go, I don't know what that means. It means, look at it this way. The same way Hollywood producers produce a movie, they script the news. Do they put some real things on the news? Of course they do. Of course. Like if your neighbor gets shot in the head, it's going to make the news probably in your local area. Oh man, shot in the head, right? But the headline's still going to be about things like this. That'll be a story that doesn't have any motive. It doesn't have any, target towards you. It's domestic violence. Oh, okay, we have domestic violence. Got to be careful. Okay. And then they'll go right back to these stories and these stories. And then your brain just perceives everything you hear on the news as real. These national stories are scripted, like a Hollywood production, like Wag the Dog. They go in there. They go, okay, Saturday, we're gonna practice this out for about 4 days. Okay, here's your actor, here's your agents. We're going to have these guys lined up in the streets. There's going to be real people who end up showing up because they are going to show up at these protests, and we're going to carry this out. You fire blanks, and we end the act. The body gets rolled away. You never see him. They'll put a fake tombstone somewhere, maybe. If we're lucky, we never even get those. If we're lucky, the best is when we get Charlie Kirk and we get the wife mourning at the casket, which is one of the cringiest, fakest things we've ever seen, and the people believe it. Because they're told, this is the news, this is real. But it's not. That's what you have to wrap your head around, right? Again, we'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the U.S. public believes is false.